We're doing it.
Doing great. How's Shohei feeling, and have you guys mapped out when the next time he may pitch?
Feeling good. I think he's just a little fatigued, but feels good in there tonight. Don't know when he's going to pitch again. So it's kind of, he'll probably do like a, touch and feel, sometime this week. And then, whether it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, something like that, it's kind of the week situation, but it's not like a hard and fast 7 days.
After the homestand is over, you guys go to Denver. We know that's kind of taxing on players. Is that a factor in all this?
I don't think so. I think that right now, when you're talking about 1 inning or 2 innings, I don't think it's much of a factor. But yeah, when you start building up more, I think that's more of a conversation. But I think right now in this infancy, I think we're okay with kind of, regardless of where we play or he pitches.
What did a little fatigue kind of entail? Was there like any consideration to keep him out today?
No, not at all. No thought. It was just more of just talking to the training staff and just said that it was just exciting and just kind of something he hasn't done as far as real life action and kind of energy. So, but there's no thought in not having to play tonight.
How was Glasnow after that last AP?
Really good. I gave him a fist bump afterward, but just watching the 2 innings, it was pretty good. His entire mix, 2 innings, call it 40 pitches, command, execution, kind of stuff in itself. So if it goes well, probably throw a pen here in a few days, and then, whether it's another simulated game or going out on rehab assignment, I think that Tyler's in a good spot.
When you saw those, he is out on rehab?
Yeah, I would say probably if it plays out as such, I would say 3 is probably a fair kind of number.
How much of a setback was it giving up a hit to Jerry?
That's he's gonna have to deal with that. That's gonna be might be some permanent scarring on that one. So yeah, I think if anyone in the organization got hit, I wouldn't want to be Jerry Harrison. But yeah, blind squirrel.
He talked about when he came back as far as just trying to get back to where he was before the adjustments in spring training. Can you compare it to what you saw in spring before he went on the IL, just the way it looks and who he is now?
I think right now he's certainly healthy. The delivery, the nuances of it there's a little different, but I really, with my eye, can't see the difference. It still looks athletic. The throw he feels good with, but so that's kind of the thing that I'm most encouraged about. But he's worked hard, training side, strength side, pitching coach side, to be in a good spot.
Do you think he's been able to kind of work back to the point where he's a little more free and easy just as he's thinking about what he's doing out there? Or is that something that's more game?
I think he's getting there. I think that he is a very cerebral guy, mechanical, and as he's going through this process of rehab, he's still kind of thinking more internal, which is understandable. But as he starts to get out on rehab, get closer to competition, real life game competition, my encouragement is to get more external. And you're going to start, trying to get hitters out versus, where your delivery's at. So the main thing is as you come back from injury and making sure we have that dialed, so then, when you get back to competition, you can be more external with your thoughts.
Has Freddie's squad started to cooperate a little bit more?
Yeah, I think it was, that moment in time, it was kind of a little concerning, but I've, very few players I've seen that can manage kind of an injury as well as Freddie. So it hasn't been a cause of concern since that last day.
Snow getting closer to being alive?
Yeah, I mean, he's getting closer than he was. You know, he threw some breaking balls yesterday, which is really good to see. I'm sure he's getting close. I don't know the date, but given what I saw yesterday, he's getting close, yes.
Doc, is the idea still to have Shohei add an inning every time he comes out as a...
Not necessarily, not necessarily. I think that, you know, I think that we have the option to potentially, you know, build an inning the next time out, but we also have the option to kind of leave it at one. That, I think, is just going to be open-ended for now.
Would that be a trainer's decision, or would that be a Shohei sort of decision?
I would say it would be a trainer, Shohei decision, and then as the game plays out, you know, depending on the stress, the amount of pitches, then it comes into my arena.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, guy. See you, kid.
What's up?